year. We decided to start the year by helping all of our small businesses to grow for the coming year. And so we're dedicated to providing you with tools, information, resources, connections, advisors who can help you grow your business in a variety of ways. And it's really exciting. This is a program of the Chambers. We call it the Education Committee, but some people think that means the schools. And it actually is Director Kyle Kinateder, and then the involvement of our schools, Tarleton and Navarro College, are all partners on this education committee because they have a passion for helping small businesses, and that's the top priority for the Chamber for this year. So I'm going to introduce, we're going to have 4 speakers, and they are in no particular order. Standing is John Knight. He is a vice president with First Financial Bank in commercial lending. He has been working with small businesses most of his career in the lending side of things. And the reason a lender is an important voice is because they can tell you what they have seen helps make a business successful and what they can do to bring resources to help you grow. Next to him is Dr. Sharon Price. She is a CPA and a PhD, and she teaches online courses and really has a passion for small businesses. She's been instrumental in linking us very closely with Navarro and Tarleton to take our education programming to a great level for training for small businesses. I mentioned Kyle Kinateder. He's the Economic Development Director here in town, and like so many of our government entities, they have an interest in growing the local economy, helping the local businesses to succeed and thrive. And education programs is something that they can assist with because they're legally limited in the types of things that they can do because it's taxpayer money that they're using, but education fits right in with their mandate so that they can help you grow your businesses and help us launch new businesses. And last but not least, Robin Donovan is with Navarro, and she helps small businesses as well. Her full title is Director of Workforce Development and Continuing Education. And I had to stop and look at it because I can always remember the workforce development, and I knew there was something else. So we're excited for her to tell you about the programs that they are offering. Y'all, most of them are either free or very, very affordable. If you're not interested in specific programs, if you see those pop up that the Chamber is helping share, or if they're sharing on their page, share those with people that you know, because someone who's an entrepreneur may not be a Chamber member. I don't know why not, but some of them are not. They don't know. And they may not know the resources that are available to help them get started. So I'm going to turn this over to John. I think he's going to kick us off, and they're going to talk to you about what the Chamber has planned for this year to get your business going and growing in 2021.
Okay, thanks so much. So, I'm just excited because I get to use the Michael Jackson red microphone. So yeah, when I saw it in Kyle's hand, I was a little jealous and thought, gosh, I really wanted that, and I won the lottery this morning. So, good morning.
Good morning.
So, to Laura's point, the Education Committee's worked real hard. What we hear over and over in our community is that self-employed, small and medium-sized businesses that don't have a big corporate training department really need information and access to good training for themselves and their people. And over the last 3 years, we've worked really hard to build the partnerships across the community, and we think this year is going to be our best year of delivering that. and starts today. So there's two things I want to tell you about that's coming up very soon. That is next Tuesday night we start the Accelerate course. There's a couple people in here that have been through it. I think it's really high quality information and it's extremely low cost. It's $25. It's hosted at Navarro. They've been great partners to us to allow us to do it there at really no cost. And my van of white. So the Accelerate course, 25 bucks, starts Tuesday night. There's a link here. The one that says register for classes has everything that Navarro has, including these classes. So what is it? So it's banker, CPA, marketing, HR. It covers kind of all the disciplines or professional expertise that you might need to better run your business or get your business started. It's 4 Tuesday nights. It's 2 hours each week, 6:30 to 8:30. Each week you have 2 or 3 speakers come in, deliver information. And then one of the very cool things about this is that as part of the commitment to leading a session is that we'll give you our time. So if you have questions for the CPA, the banker, the attorney, then you can come and speak with us in our offices for free. So that's starting Tuesday. You sign up through Navarro, $25. The second thing, and you don't have to do both of these together, but I think it makes a lot of sense and it will help you, it's kind of like a head start probably, is our business plan competition. So we did this for the first time at the end of 2019. So it was going to be a fall event. Of course, that didn't happen last year. So we've pivoted, we've moved it to the spring. And so the business plan competition, it's $50 to enter. You submit your business plan to the chamber in person by March 24th at 5 p.m. And then we have we take all the business plans, have a panel of judges, look at them, score them, pick the final 3, and then on April 15th, I believe, is it April 15th? Yeah. April 15th, we do a Shark Tank type pitch night, and the winner gets $5,000, second place gets $3,000, and third gets $1,000. So for just being there, you're going to walk out with $1,000 to help fund your business. In addition to that, Frost Bank, one of the sponsors, provides a laptop. Hardesty Law Firm provides some legal services for free. Methodist Hospital is one of our big financial donors. Paragon Payroll provides some services. A Fairchild provides some services. And then my personal favorite sponsor, First Financial Bank. So 2 things coming up. You've got flyers on both of them. This is just a preview of what we hope to do and continue to grow. And we've got more information for other education opportunities for you.
Thank you. Well, we're real excited to be here today. We've been working hard on this, and we have 2 really awesome guests that are going to spend most of their time talking today. We thought through as an education committee, what types of things do businesses need locally? Because our focus is on Midlothian. We want training here in Midlothian. We want to be able to help our businesses succeed and just be the best they can be. And so we thought through some scenarios as a team. And let me go through these now, and these are going to come back up in a little while and see if we can address them with some training and see if you identify with any of these. You're starting a business and you want to make a website. And you think, I think I could do that. It doesn't look that hard. And then you get into it. You're like, oh my gosh, I need help. So you're either going to, if you have the money, you're going to hire somebody great to do it. Or you might think, well, I need to do this. I don't have the cash flow right now. I would like to just learn this myself. So what do? We're going to see if we can answer that in a minute. Maybe you've hired new employees and their communication skills are just not that awesome. Maybe they're great people, but they just need a little bit of polishing. What do? Maybe you promoted somebody because you like them. They know how to do their job, but maybe they just lack some leadership skills, or maybe you just want to make sure that you're doing all you can to support their growth. Can we answer that? Maybe. What if this one I've seen a lot because I'm a CPA, so I've seen this one a lot. You hire an admin and you think there's no reason why they can't be in my QuickBooks and help enter expenses and help do some things in QuickBooks. Maybe not. We're going to address that one too. So these are some questions that we have that we thought there's many more. And while you're sitting there, you can think of more and you can let us know so we can see if we can help you address them. But for today, those are the 4 we're going to work with. And so if you have that, you're a business in Midlothian, you have those issues, Kyle, where do you go?
So we're located right now in the conference center, and directly next to us, there's 50,000 square feet of space that is called the Midlothian Higher Education Center. There's a couple of buildings that have been in place for a few years now, and over at that campus, we have Navarro, who they're offering courses. Tarleton State University is also there offering courses. And then soon we will have UNT Dallas coming to offer classes. Over there at the facility, in connection with online courses, you have the ability to earn your associate's or a bachelor's degree without ever leaving Midlothian. Great opportunity to earn certifications and degrees in healthcare, business, and also education. So great opportunities for long-term higher education available right here in our community. Also with the partnership with Navarro, there's also opportunities for immediate opportunities in education for our small businesses, primarily through Navarro. And this is what we're going to go over today are those resources that are available for you that those skills can be put to work today.
So that's really awesome to know. You have kids, you want to finish your degree, spouse wants to finish your degree. There are opportunities to have education here in Midlothian. Now, that being said, my immediate issues that I put forth a few minutes ago, you don't want to go get a bachelor's degree to figure out how to do a website, right? That's just a little extreme. So let's try to keep all of the great educational opportunities in mind, but now let's refocus here a little bit on our small business training when we have an issue. And so, Robin, what's available?
So through Navarro College and our partnership with Tarleton, we're able to offer a wide variety of courses. I know a lot of times when you think about education, you're thinking, okay, a semester-based course, I'm going to go on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 to noon. Well, with our continuing education offerings, we're able to really change that and offer classes in a way that works with your schedule. We know that you can't take off in the middle of the day to do that, and sometimes you have employees that you need to rely on, but they also need growth. So we're able to offer courses in a consolidated, condensed format, and you'll see the schedule on your desk, on your table, where we're offering classes in 2 and 4 hour blocks over the course of maybe a month, so that you get the access to the training you need really quickly and solves your problems without waiting for that 4-year degree. Now at the college, we also offer long-term certificates, 1-year certificates, we offer 2-year degrees, and then with Tarleton we have bachelor degree options. So there's a wide variety for whatever your needs may be.
So Robin, how are these classes paid for?
It's a great question. That's always everyone's favorite question. So any of our credit classes would be eligible for financial aid or scholarships, but as part of our workforce development initiatives, we're also able to access funds through the Texas Workforce Commission. And one of those funds is specifically targeted at small business, and that is the Skills for Small Business grant. So we at the college have a small grant with Texas Workforce Commission, and if you come to me today and you say, you know, this business writing class looks really great and I think I have someone I need to send to that, perfect. We'll submit a quick little application with the state, and they could actually pay for that class for you. So a new employee would be eligible for up to $1,800 of training a year. That's not insignificant. An incumbent worker, that's someone who's been with you for at least a year, is $900 a year. Great thing about this fund, it resets every year. So if you decide that your admin needs QuickBooks this year and then maybe they need to learn something more advanced next year, we can come back and access those funds.
So let's review.
Yeah. It's a lot.
If I have an employee and they need to take a class, they can come to Navarro and at their, array of coursework, they can choose between the immediate type of small business training you're talking about, a continuing education course, or they can choose a Navarro full credit course that might be available.
Absolutely.
So now the difference in those is pretty significant, but you don't have to have any background to sign up for continuing ed. You don't have to reveal a transcript or anything like that. You literally just sign up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Put your name on. And here's the best part. You don't get a grade. Is that correct?
That is correct.
You get a skill. You don't get a grade.
Right. Please don't be scared. Yes. So our training is really designed to focus on you being able to do what you need to do and accomplish what you need to accomplish. So it's an attendance completion grade. You get a credit for completion, not an A, B, or C. So no studying for midterms, writing papers overnight.
There's no graded homework here.
No.
It's really a learning experience, a non-intimidating learning experience.
All right. So these courses are available, but when are they offered? We want to sign up for them. Yep. When do we do it?
So these courses are offered to be short-term, quick. So on your table, you'll see a schedule, looks like this, of the courses that we have scheduled right now. You can sign up today. We'll get you in that class that starts on Tuesday, so you learn how to accelerate your business. It's a quick one-page form, just your contact information pretty much, and we can get you in the class. So what we're doing, and we'll touch back on this later, is we're also going to do a survey of our business partners, including all of you guys, I hope, so that we can tailor our schedule so it suits you best. If Tuesday afternoons are the time when you're slow, then we'd like to offer classes on Tuesday afternoons. If that is absolutely when you're slammed, we don't want to do that. So your feedback will help us. But we do have these classes offered. There's quite a few evening classes. There's a Saturday class. I think we even have a Friday class on there. So we're really trying to offer a variety of times so that we can meet your needs.
Okay, so let's circle back around to our original dilemmas, and we're going to walk through those and see if we have a class that meets that. All right, so I'm starting a business. I want to make a website. What can I do? How can you help me?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So with Navarro College, we have a partnership with an online training provider, and one of the things that we get a lot of requests for, very specific things like websites. So you might be interested in like a WordPress. Maybe you're going with something that's a little more plug and play, or you can get it as advanced as HTML coding. So all of those courses are offered online. They're self-paced, so they're accessible when you need them. They take about 6 weeks to complete, so no 4-year degrees here, but it really focuses on the skills you need. Now, you might also be interested, if you're looking at getting your name out there, in our marketing workshop. So that is also on the schedule out there. That's going to be a Saturday morning when we're going to sit down with some experts and really hammer out some ideas to get your customers aware of what you're doing. So while you're building that website, you're also driving business towards it.
So great. Back to the employees. If we've hired a new employee and we want to make sure that their communication is professional with our clients, can you help me with that?
Yes. So also on your schedule, you'll see a business writing class. So maybe your concern is your new admin is wonderful, or you have a salesperson who's really fabulous, but their emails are lacking. So we can work with that. We can help give them the skills they need to communicate professionally. So it is a business writing class, but it does focus on professionalism, grammar, things like that, making sure that your image is protected. You might also be interested in the computer applications for business class. So that class will allow them to get some skills in formatting the documents. So maybe you need to revamp your quote or invoice so that it looks a little more polished. That would be a really good option for you as well.
Okay, what about the leadership training? If you've hired someone and they just need some help, what would you suggest?
It's such a common dilemma. We know that you want to reward the people who've been loyal to you, who know their stuff, and they're really great at their job. And now they're in a position where they're supervising the people who are their peers. That's a really hard transition. So the leadership skills class is really designed to give them kind of a foundation. It goes into things like conflict resolution, the difference between leadership and management, communication, just really gives them some tips and tricks and tools, and that's what we're focused on. You don't need a 6-month course in the foundations of leadership. They need to know what to do tomorrow when someone comes in and they have a problem, right? So that leadership class will really focus on some scenarios, lots of case studies, lots of practice, all that fun role play everyone loves, but really hopefully give them some skills that they need to solve some issues immediately.
So in our economy, we're asking our employees to do a lot. And so for those companies that have an admin and they want them to do more, for the example of doing bookkeeping, what courses and what are the opportunities for that scenario?
So we are also offering in this series QuickBooks and computerized accounting class. That is just a quick overview of what they would need to get in, start entering those expenses and incomes, and really making sure they're doing it accurately, know how to navigate the system, things like that. And it's important to know with the Skills for Small Business, let's say that your admin really has an aptitude for that. Skills for Small Business will also pay for a credit class. So if they decide that they want to go into our accounting program, we could fund that under Skills for Small Business, and it would pay for about almost 2 full classes a year for them to take towards their certificate or degree. So that might really be useful. And then also, if you have a system not QuickBooks, again, we have an online training provider we partner with. So if there's something specialized you use, we might be able to connect you with a class like that would be able to help out.
So as we have these programs, maybe a couple of quick questions is, you keep talking about small business. Help us understand what type of businesses would qualify. But then also, what are some of the scenarios that people wouldn't qualify for these paid courses?
Yeah. So the Skills for Small Business, like most government programs, has a few requirements. So one of them is that the employees that go through training are full-time employees. You as a small business, to qualify, have to have fewer than 100 full-time employees. That's a pretty healthy business in my opinion. And then also you have to have an employer identification number and pay unemployment taxes with the state. So we know that not every business, especially if you're just starting, is going to meet those requirements. And for that reason, you'll see that the courses we're offering are very affordable. We want to help you get access to the training you need so you can be successful. So next year, you're one of those employers with 50 employees and you're signing up everybody for classes, right? We want to help you grow. So those are the key requirements of Skills for Small Business, but please don't be scared of it. I would be happy to sit down and talk with you about your specific business needs, your employees. There's also a wage requirement and a review we do with the state to make sure that you're paying a comparable competitive wage. So we work on all of that for you so you don't have to worry about paperwork. We know you don't want more paperwork. So we're happy to take that on for you.
So how can people access this information? How can they know what's available, when it's available? How can they know how to sign up?
Absolutely. So our website, so Navarro College Continuing Education website, we keep a schedule of all of our classes. Please follow our CE Facebook page. We are every day publishing new courses and schedules. And then when it comes to registering for school, you do not have to apply taxes. You do not have to submit a transcript, none of that. You'll see this link here for Navarro College CE registration. You click on that. It is a one-page form. I know we had a couple in the back who filled it out the other day, so hopefully they can vouch for me that it was painless. So it's a one-page form. You just fill out the class you're interested in. We get you registered, and then we get you on your way.
Great. And we really want to stress that our first class starts next Tuesday, Accelerate Entrepreneurship, and we really hope that if it, maybe it's something that if you know somebody that would benefit, please push it out to them so we can get them registered. We'd love to have a great class next week starting.
So again, we will also have this business survey. It is right here, Midlo Business Survey. We'll send out the link, I'm sure, and just please let us know. Our goal is to help you, and your input will really drive the types of classes we offer in the future, when we offer them, how frequently. We really rely on you to let us know what works. So please just understand that the schedule, we've got it out there. But if there's something else you need, we want to respond, and we can turn these classes around within a matter of weeks. So if there's something you need, just let us know.
From my experience in working with businesses, especially small businesses, whenever we look at helping our employees, there's always a question of where to go, and we hear of different programs. Truly within Midlothian, here is our best contact. Whether this program works for you or not, Robin can help direct you to some of the other programs that we have in the community, some of the other ways to access the training, other programs. And so really it is a good one-stop shop to come here, and if this particular program doesn't work, we can help kind of lead you through to other programs. So truly there is an opportunity for all businesses, even though this is really the one that covers most businesses in Midlothian. With that, we have a couple of extra minutes if there are any other questions that you guys have. If not, we're available, and just to make things very clear, Robin is your contact.
On the qualifications, you list that they must be a private business. Does that mean like nonprofits can count too?
So unfortunately, we've received this question before. Nonprofits do not qualify for the Skills for Small Business, but please don't let that be a barrier. Please reach out. We'll figure out something. As the state program, they are looking at private businesses, but we're happy to help in any way.
But the classes are open to everyone.
Yes.
The classes are open to individuals, individual entrepreneurs, nonprofits, just bored people who want to learn QuickBooks.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be. They're open to anyone. It's just some of the grants available to fund them would have requirements.
Robin, I know you said they're low cost. I don't remember if you said $1. What's the average continuing ed class cost?
Yeah, so these short classes that we're looking at right now, they range from $85 to $115. So that's a lot of really relevant training for a really low cost. If you tried to send someone off to a seminar or bring someone in to do that type of training, it's going to cost you a lot more. But yeah, we really were targeting at making it accessible is the whole goal.
And you have dates available other than what's on here?
Yeah, so that's the schedule we have built out right now. As we learn more about your needs, we will absolutely be adding to that. There may be other topics. It may be that one of these classes fills up and we add an extra date. In continuing education, we have the flexibility to update and grow our schedule as we need to. So those are the dates we've got through, I think, May, but we could absolutely add more on there. And so that's why I say check in. Give me a shout, ask what you're looking for, and we'll see if we can make it happen.
So these dates and times, are these live in-person classes? So are they offered online or remote?
So the classes that are on the schedule right now, those are live in person at the Midlothian campus. So we'll have industry experts leading those classes. We also have online options if the scheduling doesn't work or you need some more flexibility. We'd be happy to work with you and connecting you with one of our online classes. But those are online in person. In person.
Other questions? No. Okay, so I just want to say thanks, and I know Laura's got some closing comments, but wanted to remind you, we would ask you to do the survey. Let us know what you'd like to see. We'd love for next year when we do this that Robin says, yeah, tell me what you want. It'll take us 6 months to get it because we're so busy, but we'd love to use this. Did y'all know this existed? No? I didn't either. And it's pretty amazing, and especially for a small business that your employees are so key. And usually in a small business, your employees have to wear so many different hats. To have this high-quality training right here in town, and then if you have something weird that they don't offer, we've got online partners to help you out. Great stuff. The Accelerate starts on Tuesday night, $25. If you have a new business, if you're starting a new business, if you work for a company and you've always wanted to be an entrepreneur, great class, $25, 4 sessions. Then the business plan competition as well. Really fun and a chance to really kick off your business and get a big head start. The last thing I'd say is I just think Sharon and Robin and Kyle, and this is really a public-private partnership, and we stood that way, and I didn't intend that, or none of us intended that. But this community has really come together over the last couple of years to recognizing that, you know, me as a banker, my business does better when your business does better. When the whole community grows and business is strong, it's better for all of us. And so it is pretty unique what we have going on right now with everyone coming together and saying, hey, I can help with that. I can help with that. And then really a big thanks to Sharon. She started to Accelerate before I got here, and it's grown, and it's an amazing course. So that starts next Tuesday, $25. You register through Navarro. You want the red one too?
Michael Jackson one.
I was looking at the red one. I was thinking Michael Jackson. Yeah. So help me thank our speakers here today. You know, I'm a chamber professional. I've been in this business for 25 years. This is my 5th chamber, and all of the chambers that I've worked with have been awesome and in great communities. But there's been no chamber that I know that has such a healthy and vibrant training array of training resources for our small businesses. It's very important to the chamber and to the board. Our immediate past chair, she's celebrating, she's no longer chair, is in the doorway. That's Judy McGraw. She has helped us support this. The person who's not here today but whose presence is felt very strongly is our current chairman of the board, who was the chair of the education committee and really founded the business plan competition. And then Dr. Price, as you heard, is really instrumental in making everybody aware of education opportunities right here in town and helping to bring you what you need. So here's a survey for you, specifically as businesses. The chamber will also be surveying you, and we will also ask you, probably will include some of their questions or a link to their survey in ours. Ours also will be, what topics do you want to hear? Because a course is 4 hours, 8 hours. What about 20, 30 minutes? What do you want to hear 20, 30 minutes? We're booked through about May for breakfasts, and then our luncheons. We're going to try to bring you speakers a little higher level. Of course, the superintendent is next Wednesday. So I want to thank all of you for being here today. And before we wrap up, I want to do a few door prizes. There's not very